in the oven. The oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven. Smells good. The oven. The oven. Yep.
Franco and I love to be your escape from reality, but we do want to address the seriousness of the situation in LA right now. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by these wildfires.
Crazy situation, man. Crazy situation. I feel like every day it's just something new. It just reaches new heights, and unfortunately now it's it's really taking a toll on some serious lives out there. Prayers up to LA.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they can come up with something to make this not be an issue in the future. It seems so far-fetched to me that we don't have a solution for this in 2025.
Well, what is it? They haven't had rain in like 40-something days.
But, then it's up to all the technology, all these scientists, and figure out a way for this not to be an issue. I don't have the answer,
The boys are going to love this. You ever heard of cloud seeding?
No, what is that?
So cloud
seeding, like plant, or seeding like seed?
Cloud seeding. So shout out Ace, we call him Deuce. He's our weather machine operator in the group chat. Everyone believes in this group chat that there's like a button that you can just push and bang, rain comes out.
I believe it. They're doing something.
I knew you would believe it.
You see the chemtrails and stuff in the sky?
But the cloud seeding is they drop it's like a mineral or something in the actual cloud. Silver iodine. Thank you.
Thank you, Rob.
Silver iodine.
Dad. Nice hat.
and it makes the cloud like precipitate. And it's also not harmful to humans, which is pretty cool. But it is messing with the weather a little bit. Talk about messing with the weather. I wish they could mess with the weather so we didn't have allergies anymore, huh? You came in here sneezing your face off.
This left eye and nostril is messed up.
Your left eye's been collecting unemployment since 2007, dude. So
I get one drink of me.
That's it. But man, I'm telling you, like when I sneeze, especially now, like I feel like the older I get, the more sneezes I have consecutively.
The more dramatic my sneezes are.
No, yours before.
Like I'm turning into my dad.
No, I hope not. No, dude, I'm like
I'll start growing foreskin.
Ew. No, but I'm telling you, like the sneezes, man. Like I'm getting to the point now where I'm at like sneeze number 8, and I have nothing left to sneeze. It's just hurting me now. I'm like just sneezing and nothing's coming out. I'm almost crashing the car.
You ever sneeze and then your shoulder tingles and hurts? Like you just like pulled it or something?
You think you're having like a heart attack or something?
No. Or something like my shoulders hurt.
Yep. You ever get the yawn where like your jaw locks? Or like, you get like
the double click,
like right under here, dude, and you're like,
oh yeah. When you're dehydrated, it locks up.
Is that what
right
that's
here? Right here, I get it.
Oh, bro, that is some of the worst pain. Like that, like when my toes are cramping, like in the pool. When your toes cramp in the pool, you can't swim.
You know what happens?
I'm not buoyant anyway, but like you can't fucking swim when my toes are.
You're drowning. Yeah, you're drowning because you got toe pain.
Yeah,
dude. Funny you say that. I was filling up my gas tank before this. Okay. And I did cardio, and then I did the sauna immediately after. And I'm definitely dehydrated right now. And my hand started locking as I was pumping my gas because I think I need some potassium.
Dude, I have like a problem like when I'm sleeping. I'll wake up and my hand will have like pins and needles.
Well, that's probably because you're laying on it. You're laying on your arm.
Like all the time, though. I wake up and I'm like, damn, this. And then it goes away.
Do you still sleep the same way you slept when we were a kid?
How do I sleep?
Dude, this kid, I can't even. He doesn't sleep on his back. He doesn't sleep on his side. He sleeps directly on his stomach. He'll put his head one way, but his arms not under his head like a normal person. They're at his side. He's like this.
No, no. No, I can't.
The creepiest thing I've ever seen. And I was always like, Big Frank made him sleep like that so he doesn't mess up his shoulder. I'm 12 years old thinking that's the reason.
We probably told you that. And you're like, yeah, that's fine. No, I still sleep with my stomach, but I like wake up on my side. Like I never wake up on my stomach unless I pass out.
That's wild. I'm a side or stomach guy.
Yeah.
I'm a figure 4.
Really?
Yeah.
So I don't really nap. I'm not really a napper. I feel like if I nap, I just sleep because my naps are like 2 hours, 3 hours long. Anything longer than that, like that's just
We had this
sleep.
discussion on here.
But-
You're the nap police over
the nap police. But I've been doing is this the figure 4? Is this what you're talking about? When you like sleep like this? Like I've been laying like this,
sleep-
like napping
sleep
like this,
pretzel style?
yeah, on the couch like this lately, dude. I've been out cold.
We should cut this. I wouldn't tell people you sleep like that.
Why?
That's a little. I don't know.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know.
It's how I'm napping on the couch.
You got your Lulus on when you sleep like that?
Just like this on this side. of the
That's
couch.
figure 4.
This is figure 4. Oh,
Yeah.
this is comfortable.
But like I'll be like on my side figure 4ing. Like half side, half stomach.
yeah, let's not tell people you sleep like that.
But anyway, the oven's preheated. I'm Mario. That's my Croatian co-host, Franco, a.k.a. Papa Fazul.
Papa.
We're the Oven Podcast. We're back at the Twice Baked warehouse today. Look at this lounge, baby. Living. Living. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, share the show, and spank that subscribe button. For the audio listeners, follow us and leave a 5-star review.
I love it. I love it.
You got one more for me?
What AirPod do you put in first?
Right.
Yeah. Wow, look at us. Like if I'm accepting a call, it's always the right one.
You're going to hate me when I say this. It's situational.
Yeah, well, no, how? Like
The reason why I said right so quickly was because my desk at work, the right faces the wall. So automatically, I want to be able to hear better on the left side. If I'm taking a call and the wall's on the left side, boom, left.
You're thinking so, like,
That's how I live my life. You know this. For every drop of anything in my life, I'm the type of person I can't do anything without a reason. You know this about me. You try to get me to go out, what's the reason? You know what I mean?
it hasn't,
Am
made,
I get-
it hasn't made sense in a while.
Am I getting pussy or no? Because then I'm staying in.
He goes, hey, don't worry if you don't come to Florida next weekend. I'm like, I already lined something up. I can handle it.
Oh, we're going to Podfest in Orlando. That's going to be interesting. Looking forward to networking, learning some things down there. Thank you to Buzzsprout for paying for our ticket to go. Franco, unfortunately, is making me go spend my birthday by myself. So listen, I had to do what I had to do. I had to go line some things up.
Brother,
If I got some baddies coming to the timeshare, I got some baddies coming to the timeshare. That's it.
just let him know.
That's it.
Dude, little do we know next year the Injuries do not have the timeshare in Orlando anymore.
Kicked out. Oh my God. Could you imagine if we ruined my parents' timeshare? You know who I think got my parents into the timeshare? Rob's parents.
Really?
Yeah, we went
Silver
there.
Lake?
Orange Lake.
Orange
It's
Lake.
Orange Lake in Orlando.
Yeah.
Orange Lake.
Orange
Silver
Lake.
We went to Silver Lake. That was like 8th grade or 9th grade.
But this is like
Next door, it's, yeah.
they started making Orange Lake while we were at Silver Lake, I think. Dude.
Is that where you got bit by a snake?
Nah, that was St. Augustine for a fucking baseball tournament.
Okay.
Both 5th grade. Copperhead. Second most poisonous snake in Florida.
I've heard this story like 86 times. Just don't remember where it was from.
So, Florida, nicer weather than New York, but let's get a little tropical. Destination weddings. I guess it doesn't have to be tropical, but I mean, in my mind, if I'm doing a destination wedding, I'm doing somewhere tropical.
Yeah.
Do you give a gift?
No. I think you just going is the gift. My presence is the present. But I think as the groom, or even if you're with the bride, the bride side, whatever, I feel like either side, they should just let you know, like, hey, if you're coming, no gifts. For instance, I have one coming up in October. Pat and Jamie, the Cantwells, they're getting married in Punta Cana. It'll be my first time in Punta Cana. I cannot wait.
I love
Pat right away was like, hey, no gift. Come an extra couple days if you want. Come hang out. But, just coming is the gift itself. Why? What's your take? I know how you feel about the holiday weddings. So let's hear destination weddings. If you even go,
I love destination weddings.
how many destination weddings have you been to?
I've been to one. Well, actually, technically, you can say two because it was in the States, but they didn't live in the state that they had the wedding in. Like
Natier's does not count.
No, he was living in that state.
Yeah.
Mark was living in Nashville, had it in New Hampshire.
That's not a destination.
That's a destination.
That's destination-ish.
We were on a lake resort, and they didn't live there. I consider that destination.
Ish.
And I'm not from New Hampshire. Even
Ish.
more reason. All right, fine. Give me the ish, but it's destination. Come on, in the mic. You can't cover your mouth.
This is my mic.
Pig.
God.
We talked about it before. Here it goes.
No, so I love the idea of a destination wedding. To me, listen, respect to however you want to have your wedding, however you want to blow $60,000, $80,000, $100,000 on the same room that everyone in Long Island had their wedding in. Whatever you're into, I'm not a girl. Girls grow up dreaming of their wedding. I don't give a shit. But for me, if I was to get married at this point and my wife wanted to not have a wedding, I would be okay with it. I would prefer, honestly, we'd go sign the papers directly on the honeymoon. We'll have a backyard party the next chance we get, celebrate our wedding. Put a down payment on an investment property instead of your wedding. That's the way I look at it. I guess, there's a reason behind everything I do. What's the reason behind blowing all that money in 4 hours for a party? That's how I look at it.
That you probably don't even really want to necessarily be at.
Yeah.
You're yourself, because
I got to go table to table, say hi to everybody. Thanks for coming.
you're going to be sweating like a fucking
Yeah.
pig at your own wedding.
Oh, my God. In my mind, wondering, that check, that envelope looks a little light. What's in that envelope? I wonder, who's giving what gift?
I don't remember who I was talking about with this the other day, but apparently people everyone who's getting married, they keep a check on how much money was given from each person.
Absolutely.
And they just reciprocate.
Yep.
I mean, that's a little fucking overboard. I don't know. I guess it's common practice, but now I'm going into these weddings holy moly, do I have to give $300? Do I have to give $500? Do I have to give $250? Where am I going?
To me, honestly, sometimes
Am I sitting at the tiny table? Where are we?
you got to go like the old guineas with the envelope with no check, cash in it.
Yeah, not licked.
And you put, you don't close it. Depending on your time at the party, you either pull more out or put more in. Where you're sitting, how was the food?
Getting the card is half the battle. Getting to the wedding is one thing, but getting the card on the way to the wedding is come on.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah, let me just Venmo you, but then at the same time, I feel ridiculous Venmoing you for a wedding.
I totally agree with you. We should get rid of the custom of giving cards. You're just wasting paper.
Yeah.
Unless you write me a heartfelt message on there, what's the point of the card? But
you're right.
Speaking of Venmo, how do you feel about couples who openly Venmo each other on Venmo? Not private, publicly Venmo each other.
I don't give a shit.
Rob,
Venmo.
do you guys do that? Do you guys publicly Venmo each other? I'm sorry if you do.
No, I just end up paying.
No, but see, that's chivalrous. I like that. I get it. In 2025,
I'm not going to say Venmo me $15 for your drink.
no, you got people Venmoing for coffee. You guys live together and you're Venmoing for coffee. That's
We split
ridiculous.
expenses.
If you Venmo me change too, if you Venmo me $13.33, I'll fight you. I'll literally fight you. Seeing the cents in my Venmo, because that's never going away.
Yeah, just either short me the cents or give me more.
Or then sending it to me for as a gift or a business transaction. Oh man, when I get taxed on it, I'm like,
The only
guys,
time I think we Venmoed is she was on a bachelorette at a casino, so I sent her money to go gamble for me.
No, but that's fine. She's not paying you for groceries that you guys are living together.
yo, I've heard some stories that some of these girls on these bachelorettes make cash on that Venmo thing. I'll send the bride a drink. I heard some of these brides are getting cash.
It's crazy. We vented about that. We talked about that.
Cash,
Why do
dude.
I got to buy the bride
I
a
would never
drink?
buy another bridal.
Somebody else's woman? Let him send their money.
I don't even buy them drinks when they're with us at the fucking bar. So I was like, what changed? You kidding me? If someone's calling you, going back to my AirPods, because I actually just got my third pair of AirPods. Like I said, my third pair. Collectively, I have had AirPods for around 3 weeks. I'm a week, lose one of them, and the box is gone. Been doing good with this one. But if someone's calling you and you can't answer or just don't want to answer, do you let it ring out? Or do you send it to voicemail?
Most of the time, I will let it ring all the way.
If I can't answer you, I'll hit the voicemail real quick, just so I'm not wasting your time. But
Yes, I see what you're saying. If you're busy and you can't, you'll send them right to the voicemail, not to waste their time. But if you don't wanna talk to them. You don't want to make it seem like you don't want to talk to them. So you're just going to let it ring out so they think, oh, he doesn't have his phone on him.
Yeah. Yep.
I see where your mind's at. I see where your mind's at.
I'm not a culprit of that often, but there's just sometimes,
So the double standard in our relationship is that if I don't answer within the first 2 rings, Franco has an aneurysm.
No, I give
But
Mario 3 rings. I give Mario 3 rings and I hang up the phone.
Last week, I called him 2 times, didn't get a call back. He would be beside himself if I did that. Twice in one day, I called you.
Mario's been super busy lately. Super busy lately. I hit him up on Thursday. I'm like, hey man, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, busy all weekend. And like he doesn't even give me an answer as to what he's doing, so I don't ask.
He just says LOL.
Yeah. like I will not even ask, because if he's not going to tell me, it means one of 2 things: either he doesn't want to tell me, or he just knows I don't want to know.
True.
So I don't ask.
Yeah, like some days I'm not going to tell him because I know he's going to be like, "Oh, you don't need to do that," or like, "Why are you hanging out with her?" Like there's just like, if I know the answer, I'm just going to tell him I'm busy.
Dude, he killed me the other day. He's like, well, it depends. I'm like, now it depends on what? He's like, I needed help getting the showcase in here. And he's like, I'll see you at your house at 7 a.m. We wake up, there's snow on the ground. We're like, we're not moving this fucking thing.
So, I just got to say, La Aroma de Cuba needs to sponsor us. These are my favorite cigars.
That's what you've been rocking, huh?
And we're going to, Kristen has been doing some work for us.
Okay. Shout out
got
New York Bites.
Yeah, New Yawk Bites.
New York.
I got to tell her, got to add these guys to the list. We got to send them
Hell yeah. I'm with that.
partnership message.
These guys, too. We already love these guys. Puro Los Angeles. The Puro company, they rolled the biggest, fattest, I don't even know what the hell you call this. Gotti, weed cigar, I hate when people say Cannagars. I don't like the name Cannagar. I wish someone came up with something more original.
I kind of like it.
You would. That's just who you are.
You got one more for me before we sign off?
Let me see. Before we sign off. Oh, you know what? I wanted to talk about this, actually. We went the other night. We had a great episode with Hampton Dave last week, rather. And after the episode, we had some stuff to talk about. And we decided, hey, let's go run and get some Taco Bell. Taco Bell chicken nuggets. What'd you think?
The Taco Bell chicken nuggets were fire.
Right.
I thought they were great.
Dude, I did not expect anything good to come out of the Taco Bell chicken nuggets, but this just
Juicy.
Juicy, crunchy. This just reinforces the fact that I've never had a bad experience at Taco Bell. Other than the time that we tried eating 12 tacos.
Other than the time that you got rocked while waiting to eat your food.
Bro. And like that wasn't even, I didn't even say anything to the kid. I thought he was hitting the kid next to me. Lefty, and then just rocks me in the nose.
That big nose.
Dude, yeah, dude. That was, I was hit 3 times at that Taco Bell when we were growing up. And I never hit anyone back there.
One time, dude, there's one time, I'll never forget. You know how the Taco Bell in, what town is that technically? Is that Bethpage?
It's like Bethpage, Plain Edge, Levittown.
Yeah, it's like Plain Edge, Bethpage area. The Taco Bell that was there.
bad
Is
side
it
of
still there?
Oh, yeah.
It's still there. Across from ShopRite, across from where...
That's the OG.
Across from where...
We used to have Breck doing the dances on the grass while everyone was waiting.
There's this one time, a kid that I barely knew, while we were waiting for 45 minutes in the drive-thru to get our food, this kid that I barely knew from a high school across town was getting into some trouble outside in the parking lot with some bad guys. And Franco looks at me, he's like, yo, you know we got to help him out, right? I'm like, what? I don't even know the kid. I'll never forget that. I was like, no, you need to help him out, not me. I don't even know him.
Bro, Taco Bell was a battleground. You were either getting pussy or you were getting a cheesy gordita crunch and waiting online for 45 minutes. That's how that worked during high school.
And then even if you were getting pussy in the car, you had to worry about people walking up to your car starting with you.
Dude, there was just so much shit would go on over there.
Yeah.
I remember when we used to just, people would be ordering, you got schmutz on your right front tooth. Yeah, you.
From the cigar?
Yeah, schmutz. When people would be ordering in front of us.
Good.
Yeah, you good.
It's gone?
Yeah, it's gone. People would be ordering in front of us, and we would just lay on the horn. So
That's a good way to start a fight.
They couldn't hear. I actually told a story about the other day when the kids from Hicksville came up at Burger King. No, at Wendy's rather. and I was driving my mom's car. They got out of the car and like, hey, you from Levittown? I'm sitting there thinking, they're asking for directions. I'm like, yeah. Bang, rocks me right through the fucking window.
Franco got popped.
He goes,
You were in the car. You were little.
yeah, it was right after a baseball game. That little red car flew over the island.
Yeah.
When they
Because my mom
flew out.
tried to block him
Yeah,
from backing
no
out,
shot.
and he went right over the island.
Yeah, no, it was hilarious.
Crazy.
He's like, tell your boys, Hicksville's coming. I'm like, tell who? All right.
I'm just trying to get a Dave
Yeah,
single.
I'm like, goddamn, I'm just here to get Allie a fucking fries and a burger. Like, what's going on?
Franco's just here for spicy nugs.
Dude, yeah, I couldn't believe that. I used to get hit all the time. It was just,
Never got knocked out, though.
no, I'm never getting like that, kid.
That's it.
Look at this head. You hit this head hard, bro.
Dude, great times at Twice Baked. Another mini oven in the books. Appreciate you for having us. Guys, big things coming from Twice Baked.
Big things.
What's the latest? What's going on with the what step are we at in this construction process here?
So right now, the whole office side is all ready to go. The guys have been doing an unbelievable job here. Between the bathrooms, the alarms, the Wi-Fi, a little bit of everything. Spencer on the walls. If you haven't seen, you got the lips behind us. But this whole place, we'll send you a nice little walkthrough. But
What's his Instagram?
S-Town. So you got Spencer's Town. You have S-Town Ltd. He came in here and did this in like 4 days, man. Went to town. He was only originally supposed to do the foyer and the hallway. And he looked around. He's like, I want to just do this whole place. We're like, have fun.
Done deal.
But yeah, we're waiting on a couple permits, and then once these permits come in, man, that whole shell that we shot in 2 weeks ago that's gonna be our clean room. It's gonna be one big, huge clean facility, beautiful, state of the art. We have some of the best manufacturers coming in here and setting up our clean room, setting up our wash stations, setting up a little bit of everything for us, and it's again coming back to Rich and Katie and Guanta and the Twice Baked team. It's going to be a lot of fun here. We're already having fun and it hasn't even started yet. So,
Good shit. I'm happy for you. Proud of you guys.
and all this, it feels like home in here, doesn't it?
It does.
I'm
I'm ready for a nap.
Dude, I woke up here the other day. You said the heat was blasting you. I woke up 1:30 in the morning, sweating the other day on the couch. I looked around. I'm like, I got to go to work at 5. Like, fuck. Just drove home, slept for an hour, and then went right back to work.
I've already thrown a couple darts through that wall.
I don't know if you could see the dartboard, but we have the padding on the wall for Mario. Rich literally made it bigger for Mario.
One day, first day I was here, I threw 3 darts through the wall. I'm that bad. But we out, kid.
Me out. The yips.
I got the yips. In more ways than one.
Take us home, kid.
Guys, thanks for tuning in again. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, share, spank that subscribe button. Audio listeners, follow us and leave a 5-star review. And don't forget, there's always an open seat for you at the oven.
Yes, sir. We out. We teamed up with Underdog Fantasy. We have a promo code OVEN. We're going to give you 50% cash back on your deposit, maximum $500. That's a free $250 in the bag for you if you do it the right way. It's free money.
Money in the bag.
And W Energy. Same code OVEN, get you 10% off your first order. I think every order, actually, correct?
Every order.
Every order moving forward. 10% off W Energy drinks. They're the clean energy. We love them. You're going to love them.
Keep it cooking in the oven.